Something funny sticks out in the mountains between Ellensburg and Highway 410. In terms of geologic makeup, that whole area is like... Generally, Geology 101 tells us that the oldest layers are going to be at the bottom of a sequence of other rocks. But in this case here with Menashtash Ridge, Funny Rocks, Moon Rocks, so on, it's basically flipped. The sandstone layers you see up there are between 40 to 50-ish million years old and are part of the Natchez and Menashtash formations. These are the product of a time period long ago when we didn't have the Cascades and we didn't have the Olympics. With the coast of Washington at that time roughly near I-5, the rivers of that time were bringing massive amount of sediments and dumping them off the coast. It wasn't just happening here either. Bellingham, the Green River Gorge area, Renton, Newcastle, Carbon River, Centralia, Chehalis are all places where this was happening en masse. This area around Menashtash Ridge, no different. But after the story of the sand came the Cascades. 25 million years ago, the Fife's Peak Formation basically covered all of that sandstone in volcanic rock. Travel to somewhere like Edgar Rocks, and you're standing in the middle of one of these ancient volcanoes that is responsible for layering over the top of that sandstone. But old rock, new rock, huh? Well, there's another part to it as well. While enjoying the Forest Service roads of that area, you may have also noticed a dull brown rock that looks a lot like... Well, you've got to be kidding me. A lot of that area up Highway 410 and near Ellensburg is covered in Columbia River flood basalts. Why are you like this? Contemplate, if you will, where we're at. Sandstone, Fife's Peak, Columbia River flood basalts. Here comes the kick to the face up 5,000 feet. We go back to the clockwise rotation of the Pacific Northwest. We've talked about it before with regards to how Oregon is being swept up into Washington, and Washington is subsequently pushing here on Canada. Canada doesn't want to move, and so it starts buckling. And Menashtash Ridge is a part of this buckling story in the Yakima Fold Belts. So take those flat surfaces and knuckle them over the top of themselves while being pushed upwards, and that normally basement rock is now up at 5,000 feet. Pair that with years of glaciers, rain, rivers, landslides, and so on. Emphasis on the landslide part at literal Devil's Slide. All that to say that those weird sandstone layers that high up are a far cry from those rivers 40 million years ago.